Sapura Energy swung to a net loss of 126.1 million ringgit in the second quarter of FY19, from a net profit of 28.9 million in the same quarter last year. This marks the oil and gas services provider's fourth straight quarterly loss. Meanwhile, revenue slumped 24% to 1.26 billion ringgit on lower income from its drilling and engineering and construction businesses. For the first half, it booked a net loss of 261.8 million ringgit from a profit of 56.5 million previously. Revenue tumbled by almost a third to 2.3 billion ringgit, in line with fewer activities during the February to July period. As for its prospects, Sapura says it is well positioned to capitalize on the recovery in the oil and gas sector, noting the upward trend in bidding and prospective opportunities globally. This has translated to increased contract wins during the year. So far, the group has bagged 5.3 billion ringgit worth of new contracts in FY19, bringing its order book to 16.8 billion ringgit. Sapura also announced it has entered into a binding principal sales agreement with OMV Gesellschaft for the sale of a 50% stake in Sapura Upstream. The proposed deal is based on an enterprise value of $1.6 billion or 6.64 billion ringgit. Syed Md Najib is Pos Malaysia's new group CEO effective October 1st. The postal service company says he is replacing Al-Ishal Ishaq, whose appointment as chairman of MCMC was announced on Wednesday. Syed Najib holds a Bachelor of Science in Management Science from California State University and an MBA from the National University Sacramento, California. He was also with Celcom Axiata from 2005 to 2017. He is currently the chairman of Altel Communications and MyTV Broadcasting. Shares of Singapore-listed M1 climbed as high as 31% to $2.13, soaring past the buyout offer made yesterday of $2.06 per share by Keppel Corp and Singapore Press. In contrast, M1's biggest shareholder, Axiata Group, saw a dip after Reuters, citing a source, said the group could reject the deal and launch its own offer for a bigger stake in M1. Axiata, which holds a 28.3% stake in the company, said yesterday that it would continue to evaluate all options available. To recap, Keppel Corp and Singapore Press, via JV company Connectivity, are offering to pay $2.06 apiece for all shares they do not already own. The preconditional voluntary general offer is a premium of 26% to M1's last trading price of $1.63 before the stock was suspended from trading earlier this week. Axiata holds 265.4 million shares in M1, which means that its block will be worth 546.7 million Sing dollars or 1.66 billion ringgit based on the offer price. M1 ended the day up 29% at $2.11, while Axiata closed 3.6% lower at RM4.56. Penang is reviving a plan to reclaim 650 hectares of land along the coast of Pantai Bersih, which had been delayed for nearly 20 years. According to news reports, the state government signed an updated agreement with Rayston Consortium Butterworth. The project will cost almost 2 billion ringgit to complete. It is estimated to be finished within 6 years, after which 90.31 hectares of the land will be handed over to the state. Penang Chief Minister Chow Kon Yeow confirms that a mixed development model has been planned for the reclaimed land. Rayston Consortium Butterworth had been given the reclamation rights to the Butterworth shorefront in 1999. However, uncertainties caused the plan to be shelved. The Construction Industry Development Board says it is possible for property developers to lower prices on residential units. CIDB Chief Executive Dato' Ahmad Asri Abdul Hamid told builders they just need to focus on cutting their costs by 3 to 5%. Ahmad Asri points out that while property prices will be driven by the market, it would be even more of a burden to property developers should Putrajaya reconsider the exemption of SST for the industry. On Monday, the MOF told developers to lower home prices or risk having the tax waiver for construction materials and services yanked. Finance Minister Lim Guan Eng said He wants to see more affordable homes, particularly units priced at 400,000 ringgit each and below. He said perks like freebies and rebates are meaningless and that savings from the SST waiver must be passed down to buyers.